What's good with y'all? It's D2K back to another build video, and today I got a Michael Beasley Pier 1v1 ISO build. Now, I don't know if y'all been seeing it, but Michael Beasley been going crazy with his little 1v1 stuff. I know he's just really a role player in the NBA, but this really is just a 1v1 build, but because of that, I've made it a Michael Beasley build. If you enjoy the video, drop a like, subscribe, comment any other builds you want to see, and I'll try to get that out to you. So you're going to want to go small forward, 6'9" on the height, 186 pounds, and 7-foot wingspan. We're going to start with the physicals, just so we can see all the bad as we upgrade our other attributes. You got an 82 speed, 85 agility, 75 strength, and an 80 vertical. So solid all around physicals. You know, you got a little bit of strength. Got a high agility because 1v1 you're going to want to be able to stay in front of your opponent and get contests on them. And then a decent speed. Speed really is not that important in the ones, but you do want a little bit, you know, just so you can get chase downs or something on a faster build than you. Now, you're not going to have any rebound on this build. You're not going to have any pass hack on this build. But we'll go over here to close shot. You have an 84. 90 driving layup, 88 driving dunk, 72 standing dunk, and a 79 post control. So playing the ones, you're going to want a deep offensive bag. So you got a little bit of post game. You can dunk, you can hit your layups, got floaters, all that. You know, if you go against a pure perimeter lock, you want to have that post game just so you can score on them and stuff like that. You know, you want to be really versatile if you're planning to make a 1v1 build, and I think this build does a really good job of that. So you want 3-point, you're going to go up to an 83. Start with a 84 mid-range, and you're going to cap break this to 89, as well as that driving dunk, you're going to cap break that up to a 93. Now, we didn't put free throw on the build because this is a 1v1 build. Come over to speed with ball, you have a 75. 80 ball handle, and that just, you know, you got enough ball handle where you can get to the rim, you can hit step back threes, all that stuff. You got to be able to create your own shots. But on the other hand, if you're a 1v1 build, you want to be able to get stops. So you got a 75 interior defense. You're going to start with that 87 perimeter, and you will have a 78 block. I had an extra attribute. You can put that on standing dunk up to a 73. But 78 block, 75 interior. You can get stops in the paint being 6 foot high. And then 87, you're going to cap break this up to a 92. Now, steal. I don't like steal really that much on my builds anyway, but especially on this build, interceptor steals are like the only one you can get. And this build is planned out to be a 1v1 build, so you're not going to be doing that. There's nobody to pass to. They're trying to ISO you, you're trying to ISO them. So steal is absolutely useless on this, as well as rebound, pass accuracy, and free throw. But every attribute that you need is in a good spot, I believe. You know, the lowest things are, you know, your post scoring maybe a little bit, but, you know, 79 post control, 84 close shot, 73 standing dunk is still plenty fine. Especially when you pair that with, you're going to have 89 mid-range. So that will give you a gold post fade phenom with that. So you'll have a really deep offensive bag, be able to score really consistently, and be able to guard really consistently. Hit continue right here, though. You're going to have shades of Corey Maggot, Sean Marion, and Jaylen Brown be a two-way mid-paint scorer. And this would just be a really crazy ISO build. If you do want to bring it to 3s, 2s, or rec, you know, it could still be a good ISO build. You're going to be a ball hog, though, because that pass is really low. But, you know, just for ones, this will be a really good optimized build for that game mode. But I'm going to go do a quick recap of the cap breakers, and we'll finish this up. So, as you can see right here, you're going to want to go +5 on the driving dunk, +5 on the mid-range shot, +5 on the perimeter defense. And then after that, you know, you could go with something like layup. You know, standing dunk might not be a bad option. As you can see right here, you go +17. So that would be, what, 90? That would be pretty ridiculous. I have 90 standing dunk on this build. But whatever you choose to do after that, you know. And then if you want to change it up and make this like a fives build, you could do that. But I think how I made it, this build's really just optimized to play the ones, and I think it'll be really good at that. But if you enjoy the video, drop a like, subscribe, comment any other builds you want to see, and I'll try to get that out to you. I appreciate it.